Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Tracy Show. I am Tracy, obviously, and before I get started on today's topic, please, I got a whole lot of announcements to get out of the way, and plus, I have to link this to my website because I completely forgot to do it. So hold on just a moment here. Sorry, I had that on in the background. So, first thing I invite everybody to do is subscribe to the page. Um, if you are not a subscriber to my channel, I am still stuck at 115, but my goal is 1,000. I want 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So please, subscribing doesn't cost anything. Literally doesn't cost anything, and you'll get tons of notices when I post things. Also, let's see, you can support me on Patreon. Patreon support starts at $2, and that's what, 50 cents over a 4 week, every week for 4 weeks. That's 50 cents. You get Patreon exclusive shows. You get episodes earlier, not the live ones because they're live, but you definitely get the Saturday show. You get that earlier. You get the whole episode of the Saturday show. You get 2 Patreon exclusive shows that I have. So remember to go to the Patreon and support. I would appreciate it. Visit my Facebook page. That is the address on the screen, but you can easily remember it by if you just go to Facebook, type in TRACYMedia LLC, you'll find it. Join us on Discord. That is a new thing that I'm trying out. I'm going to be getting rid of my Facebook group just because it doesn't get a lot of traffic, and I'm thinking that the Discord will serve better. So that is the link. I don't know why this here is flying in my mouth. Hold on a second. Okay, so now it's out of my face. You can follow me on or Tracy Media on Twitter. There is the Twitter address. You can also follow me on Instagram. There is my Twitch channel. There is my TikTok. So remember to follow me on all those pages. So right quick, what I'm doing now is I'm linking this to my website because again, I completely forgot. It's been it's been a day. And since my list is so small, I'm just gonna kind of describe what's been going on in my day and then I'll get to the list. So um I had Monday off and I had big plans for Monday. I was going to go in and learn the musical because I'm in a musical and I haven't really dedicated myself as I should. So I thought, you know what? I'll do it Monday. I'll just sit down and I'll do this on Monday. And hold on a second here. And I'll just do it on Monday. And I'm sorry, my screen is going blank because again, I'm putting this on my webpage as I'm speaking, so you'll see a blank screen. And again, I could just do this later, but if I don't do it later, I'm gonna forget, and it's not gonna go well for me because I'm definitely not going to remember. Okay, so basically what we're gonna do is just stick here. Um, yes, I am on TikTok. I don't know how to use TikTok. I have no idea how to use TikTok, but yes, I am on it. Um, So if you want to check it, I keep saying I'm gonna just sit down and YouTube a how to use TikTok, because I have no idea like how you're supposed to load up videos and how you're supposed to work, how you're supposed to load videos, and what do you do to make people pay attention to your um nope, I'll have to do that later. It's not working. Um I don't know how to use TikTok. I have it, so I'm trying to learn how to use it, and it's with everything I have. Oh my goodness, I'm surprised I have time to do this show. But anyway, I do that. Okay, Monday is a holiday. It's Memorial Day, the day we pay tribute to our soldiers who have died in battle, um, etc. So I'm just gonna dedicate the whole day. Didn't do it. I ended up running errands, and that ended at 1 o'clock. Now you think I would still have time, but ha ha ha, I got in um, from doing my errands at 1, and for some reason I was extremely sleepy. I went to sleep and did not wake up until 6 o'clock. So I must have been extremely tired. So I haven't done anything. I'm gonna try to do it this week, because I don't have rehearsals tomorrow. I don't have rehearsals Thursday. I don't think I have any Friday, and I have one Saturday. So I'm hoping I can like squeeze one in, and let's just get this thing done. So if you look at the title of today's episode, I am talking about best ethnic food. Now, I thought I was going to have 10. I only have 8. So this should be a short show, unless people like literally disagree with my topics or my picking or my picks. Disagree with my picks, not pickings. Oh my goodness. See, yeah, I'm on Struggle Street here. So YouTube, I am on YouTube. Oh, YouTube tutorial. Okay, got it. So let's start out the list by this. There's 2 ethnic foods that I refuse. I will not include them. That is Indian food and Jamaican food. They are too spicy. I can't take it. I I just can't. I cannot with Indian food. It's just like the smell bothers me. Like it just smells spicy. Jamaican food, same thing. I don't know if they both use curry, but that's right, boo, all you want. Jamaican food and Indian food are not on the list. That curry season, I cannot. It's too spicy. Both of those foods are too spicy. I tend to like when I say spicy, I like my food with a little kick, just a little tad. Like, put hot sauce on something and just kind of, you know, flicker the taste buds a little. But Jamaican food and Indian food, oh nah. Oh nah. I can't, like I said, when I smell Indian food, it literally makes me choke up because it's just so spicy. It's like, come on, how do you smell spicy? But it does. Indian tikka masala, what the heck is that? I literally don't know what that is. And neither one of these type of foods have desserts. Like, if you're gonna do something, like most ethnic foods I know, they have a dessert that they specialize in with a main course. I can't name an Indian dessert, and I can't name a Jamaican dessert. I just can't. So you can miss me with the it's too spicy, too spicy. Tikka? I don't even know what that is. Is that Jamaican? I don't know if that's Jamaican or Indian. I just know those two are not on this list. They're not going to be on this list. I don't care if people get mad. I will not put those overspiced foods on my list. They're too spicy. I can't do it. I won't do it. So I've got these. Tayaka? I don't know what that is. Tayaka. So Taika. Is that right? Taika? I don't know. Again, I'm not gonna say it sounds Indian because that's racist. I don't want to do that, but I'm just going to assume that that's Indian. But again, no desserts. Like I can't even take you seriously. I can't take you seriously because you don't have a dessert and your food is too spicy. It's like, nah, you can miss me with that. You can miss me with that. I will not. So we're gonna go and start. And I didn't rank these except for my number one. That's the only one I ranked. So the first one I want to talk about, and I didn't know how to categorize this one. English food. Now, I didn't know whether it's United Kingdom food, England food, so I just said, hey, the whole country English food. So I'm talking about United. Wait a minute. Is United Kingdom a series of countries or is it just one country? Because I thought it was like England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales, and that was all United Kingdom. But then when some people refer to United Kingdom, they're just talking about one country, which capital was London. I'm like, no, that's England. So if you know the difference between the two, please tell me, because I'm like, oh no. But I know English food, that region, and Europe, great food. We're talking about bangers and mash, shepherd's pie. Oh, they got that other one. Oh, they got this other one that's really okay. Hold on a second here. Somebody just told me the UK includes Great Britain. Is that England? Is Great Britain England? Scotland, Ireland. It's not spicy, and the bangers and mash should have like they have salt and pepper. Um, let's see. It does have seasoning. It just doesn't have a lot, which is why I can eat it. England is part of Great Britain. So is it Great Britain? See, now I'm getting confused. Is it Great Britain or the United Kingdom? Like, which one is it? Because I literally thought England was its own country. I'm going to type in English food because I forgot. Yeah, I said bangers and mash, delicious. Delicious, delicious, delicious. And of course, we're going to just sit here and no, can't get it up here. This is making me mad. Okay, black pudding. Okay, so listen, the title, don't let it throw you off. Black pudding, delicious. I don't care for the gelled eels. That's just not what I care for. Um, Yorkshire pudding is also good, but look up black pudding is just so good. So let me tell you what's in black pudding. Um, you would think, oh, it's pudding, like Jello or blah blah blah. No, it's a it's it's actually blood sausage, but it's so good. I'm telling you, just um, it's made from pork or beef blood with pork fat, beef squat, and cereal, usually oatmeal, oats, and barley groats. Y'all don't want to know. I'm telling you, you get that black pudding. Da 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 da. Let's see what else is on here in terms of England food. Um, there's the full English, but it's got eggs in it, so I will not eat anything with eggs. Now, Yorkshire pudding is actually, let's see. Now, this is good. So, the Yorkshire pudding is actually a dessert. It has eggs, flour, milk, and fat. That's it. Toad in a hole. I've never tasted, bought it, meal apart, which we're not going to say that word on here. Jailed eggs, pie and mash, shepherd. Okay, let me talk about shepherd's pie. So basically, shepherd's pie is like hamburger, ground beef, and then you put carrots, peas, and something else. What do you put up else in it? Carrots, peas, and something else, and then you put mashed potatoes on top, and then you put it in the oven. So good, so good. And how can you forget about fish and chips? Fish and chips is oh. Now you cannot knock fish and chips. It's literally fish and French fries. You gotta be yes. Okay, so more clarification. The UK is a country, and Northern Ireland, not Southern, is part of it. What is United Kingdom? England. Okay, so we're gonna go to the next one, and I literally forgot about this one. French food. Oh, French food is the epitome of fancy, fancy pants food. French food is like extremely fattening. It's extremely fattening, but it's so good. Um, we have. I'm just telling you, this is okay. You have crepes, crepes. Oh, crepes. How can I describe them? They're really thin pancakes. That's the best way I can describe crepes. Then you have chocolate souffle, escargot, French onion soup, tarte tartane. Oh, y'all just don't know. French food is where it is at. Um, oh, I can't pronounce some of these foods because they're literally French, and I have my French is very rusty. But I'm gonna spell this one. It's Boeuf. That's the first word, and then the second one is Bourguignon. So it's beef. It's marinated in white wine, and it's named after the region in Burgundy. Well, that makes sense. Um, they don't have any vegetables. Oh yeah, they do. They got carrots and onions in it. Looks like. And who can forget about cocoa avant? That you can't. And then bouillabaisse. Um, French food. You can't. I don't even want to hear anybody talking about yeah, French food. French food. Um, like I said, crepes. Best way I can describe them is very thin pancakes, and they don't have a pancake taste, but like that's the best way for me to describe it in terms of its consistency. Um, the tart tartan is a dessert. It's got butter, caramelized apple tart. Oh boy, see, dang on diabetes. Dang, French onion soup. Eat it all the time. Um, but it's good. Um, it's got beef stock, onions, toasted bread, and ooey gooey Gruyere cheese. Now here's the thing: when you go to a restaurant here in America, they're probably going to use mozzarella, and you don't really want that. You want the Gruyere cheese. I know I'm not pronouncing it right. escargot. Um, okay, so you gonna comment, not come in. What do you know with the French food? French food is fabulous. Escargot, snails. I can't even. When I went to France and they said, "Oh, we're gonna have escargots," I knew what it was, and I'm like, "I'm not eating that." And the guy was like, "Well, just try it." Oh, I'm so glad I listened. Um, you want to talk about something that is utterly delicious? Escargot. Oh, just delicious. I can't even tell you what's in it besides the snail. Um, let's see. They have well, here it is. It has parsley and garlic butter, and the snails are served warm and either outside their shells or a specific dish. Um, and these are not like your backyard snails that you find like in your backyard. These are snails um that are in France, the burgundy snail, which is highly protected in France. And of course, how can you forget about the chocolate souffle? Chocolate escargot is a yes. It is a absolutely positively yes. It is a yes. Chocolate souffle. This is one of the few chocolate items that I actually like because I'm not a fan of like chocolate cake or chocolate ice cream. I'm just not. But chocolate souffle, um, is definitely it. So it I can't even describe it. I'm just gonna read it. It's a dessert. Um, let's see. It has egg whites, yolk, whipping them in a stiff meringue before folding them back in chocolate batter. The baking time and cooking time is specific and easy to get wrong, but the payoff is immediate. Souffles are served hot and fresh from the oven. Um, let's see. And of course, I talked about yeah, that's what they described it just like I did. Crepes or pancake, paper thin pancake is rather theatrically enlarged in griddles and crepes. You can find these. Okay, so this one you could do yourself. So you get some pancake mix and get some water, and then you just keep adding water, adding water, adding water. Then what you want to do is get your pan right, put a little oil in there, and just get it hot, 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 hot. Or no, get the pan hot, then put the oil in, and then make sure the pancake is real thin. Crepes. That's how they make them in IHOP. Oh, I'm still on that's a no. Escargot, definitely. Yeah, I forgot all about creme brulee. Creme brulee. Are you for real? These foods are gonna really drive my diabetes up. But creme brulee is a vanilla custard, and I don't know who came up with it, but I like to thank them because creme brulee, it's just like it's butter and it's sugar, cream, and then they make a custard and then they bake. Just look up these foods. Oh, French food, French food on point. So the next one is Ethiopian food. Now, Ethiopian food, I know a lot of people are not going to be um, familiar with Ethiopian food. It is, it does not have a lot of spices in it per se, which is what I like about it because, again, I gotta say no to the spicy foods. Um, and FYI, Marlon, um, Jamaican food and Indian food did not make my list. But Ethiopian food, they have some. Um, it's known mostly that you use your hands to eat. So Ron DeSantis, with his three-finger eating pudding, would fit right within the Ethiopian culture if he wasn't a racist piece of garbage. But they have a food called injera, INJERA. Jera. And again, it's like a pancake, but you pick it up and you dip it. Oh, gotta try it. You gotta try it. You gotta try it. You gotta try it. That was the only one I could find that I've actually tasted it before, but I put the whole culture on there because we have an Ethiopian restaurant in Indianapolis, which I haven't tried yet. But that injera, thumbs up. The next one, German food. Yes, German food has made the list. We're talking about things like brats, sauerkraut, pretzels. I don't even know. I mean, we're literally talking about foods that everybody eats that people don't know that came from Germany. I'm gonna name some more. So we're talking about um, schnitzels. Schnitzels. That's where you take like a piece of meat and you just like fry it. Um, sour bruton. Um, I can't pronounce this one. Currywurst, schnitzel, spatzel, sauerkraut, and bratwurst. What's better than that? German food also is again not spicy. I don't like spicy foods. I like to keep my mouth calm. Just calm. 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 I know I have eaten, and this is the thing about German food. You can't pronounce it because they got those two dots over the A's, and I can't. I feel stupid and like trying saying it. But spatzel, I'm assuming this is Spatzle, and it's the German version of pasta, and it's made from simple yet exquisite combination of eggs, flour, salt, a splash of sparkling water. Originating in Baden-Württemberg, that's what I hate about German words, they're hard to pronounce. This tasty dish is traditionally served with an accompaniment of meat dishes or used to hearty up soup. The simple side dish can be transformed into something mighty with the simple addition of Emmental or Swiss cheese. And then, of course, a schnitzel. I already talked about a schnitzel, but it's actually Austrian. But Austria and Germany are just like next door neighbors, so I kind of put them together. Um, it's veal, although I've heard people doing this in chicken. Um, it's made with tenderized pork or veal or turkey, and it's a staple in most traditional German restaurants. In Germany, the traditional schnitzel often comes ladled in sauces. Options range from, oh boy, I'm going to just say mushroom sauce to bell pepper sauce. Delicious. Um, I think I've had this one. Um, I'm going to spell this next one because I believe I've had this before. FlammmkUchen. Um, it's a sort of German pizza, and it's a thinly rolled rectangular shaped bread dough, traditionally topped with cream and fraiche, thin sliced onions, and lardons, furnished in a big, finished by baking them in a whole fire oven. The delightful delicacy packs a combination of comforting yet deliciously salty punch that will leave you wanting more. Currywurst, I've never had. Sauerkraut. Now, who doesn't like sauerkraut? Basically, cabbage with some special vinegar. Slap it on a hot dog. Boom, you done. You put it on brats. Put it on hot dogs. Some people put it on hamburgers, but that's not me. Um, yes, sauerkraut. Okay, bratwurst. You gonna tell me you don't eat bratwurst? Um, let's see. I don't even have to describe it. Nope, I've never had that. I've never had that. I never had that. Beer, I've never had beer, so nope. So me, it's good for you, however. I'm assuming you're talking about sauerkraut. I don't. But brats, have a barbecue. Instead of hot dogs, don't even buy hot dogs. Just skip hot dogs. Just get brats. Everybody's gonna thank you. If you get some sauerkraut on a bun, yes, yes. Okay, so we count these down. The No, Fizz, I've told you. Hey, Fizz, no, I have never had an alcoholic drink in my entire life. So I don't know what beer tastes like. I don't eat pork or red meat. Well, I do. So, bratwurst and kielbasa beef sauce. Bratwurst and kielbasa beef hot dogs. They do. Don't they, though? I have no idea what beer tastes like. I know it smells like, and it smells disgusting. So next is Japanese food. Let Let me tell you about Japanese food. It's different than Chinese food. They're not the same. Because of sushi. That's it. I don't have to say it anymore. Sushi, any type of sushi. Samashi sushi, regular sushi, vegetable sushi, sushi. They also make ramen, those noodles that you get at the store for like 25 cents, and tempura, which I don't quite know. I think that's like, I want to say it's a seasoning, but yes. So we're actually in agreement. Japanese steak and sushi for the win. Yes. Oh, and this, you can crack me. Jamaican food and Indian food did not make the list. I can't with the spicy foods. I cannot. So Japanese food, yes, Marlon, raw fish. Absolutely. Absolutely. Although you don't have to get the fish raw. That's more like samashi. But sushi, oh, just because of sushi, Japanese food is making the countdown. Period. No doubt about it. I will eat sushi on a Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and double up on Saturday. Yes, sushi is it. I can't stand Jamaican food, and I don't like curry either, which is why I don't like I can't too spicy. Y'all gonna get worms? No, we're not. Have you ever heard me say I got worms from eating sushi? No, no, you haven't. So the next food, I can't do samashi either. May as well just catch a fish and bite it. I can take it. I love it. They put it in some lemon. It's great. And you eat tuna raw. You eat tuna raw every time you buy, well, not the ones in the can. The little tuna in the package, I think no, it's not raw. But I love samashi. I think it's great. Okay, so we got English food, French food, Ethiopian food, German food, Japanese food. So it's coming down to the last four. And the last four are the ones that are in order. So the next food is Italian food. I am not talking about the Americanized version um, of Italian food. So I'm not talking about spaghetti and meatballs. I'm not talking about lasagna with meat sauce in it. I'm typically talking about pasta, cheese, and a marinara sauce. That is traditional Italian food. It is wonderful. Um, I refuse to eat tuna fish. It's okay. Never ever. Pizza is, but traditionally not with sausage, pepperoni, anchovies. What else do I like on pizza? Tomato, green peppers, salami. No, I'm talking about Italian food is not overrated. It's delicious. The pasta and the cheese. Oh, and sometimes they use like if they're going to use meat, they'll use like fish. They won't use like beef at all. Um, it's delicious. It's not something I get to have all the time. America had to fix it. Marlon, that is not Italian. Chicken Alfredo, I believe is American. I believe it's American. Let me look that up. I think chicken Alfredo is American. Let me double check. Is chicken Alfredo American? Yes. Chicken Alfredo is American. Wait a minute. Fettuccine Alfredo is 100% Italian. But when you add the chicken, that's what makes it American. And if you're talking about with the cream and the garlic and the butter and the Parmesan, that's American. So it depends on what version you're talking about. Pasta, thank you, and welcome. Thank you, Foxy. Thank you. I love Italian food. I don't get to eat it as much, and I do like the Americanized version of Italian food, but I like the traditional also. So the next up on the list is one pretty much everybody's gonna agree on: Mexican slash Spanish food. Now I put these two together because I'm talking about more than Mexico. So I'm talking about tacos, um, nachos. Um, Hold on a second. I'm talking about tacos, nachos, empanadas. Um, I'm talking about um, the thing that they take the water plants and they take the banana plants or leaves and they put them in stuff. Yeah, I'm talking about that. I'm not talking about a nacho supreme that you get at Taco Bell or something you get at Chipotle. I'm talking about um, authentic Mexican food that does not use beef. They use steak sometimes. Steak is a beef, but they don't use like ground beef that shrinks. Most Americans use ground beef in their nachos, their tacos, their enchiladas. Chimichangas are basically, I think that's American. I'm pretty sure that's American. And they have a dessert. That's a lot of problems with I have with Jamaican food. I'm gonna go on my rant. There's no Jamaican dessert. I couldn't think of one. I couldn't think of an Indian dessert either. I was like, but but Mexican slash Spanish food, yes. And like I said, I put them all together because empanadas are not normally something you would think of Mexico being associated with. But I do like the Tex-Mex um, foods. But I mean, I like the traditional also. I like that they use the pork and the chicken um, a lot, and whereas I'm like, ugh. But that's because again, I'm used to the Americanized version of it. Let's see. And of course, I've had all of these. I said mole. Mole is good. Um, no, they're not the same. That's I put them together because I wanted to bring in empanadas and other Spanish food, so I kind of put them together. Um, I don't know what this is. Is that a pasta? I don't think I've ever had that. Taco Tuesday. I do Taco Thursday. Again, they're not the same. I'm just putting them together because I'm lazy. And I'm trying to bring in some other food. So let's see. We're gonna go to what I would like. Because I've pretty much had everything on this list. I've had, let's see. I'm gonna spell this. But this is normally for breakfast. It's Chilaquiles, and it has that nasty egg on it. So I take the nasty egg off of it, and that'll be it. So then you have um, habanero churros, um, matcha, Machaca. I've had matcha before. I've had discada. Well, I've had a lot of these. Of course, tacos, burritos. I forgot about burritos. Um, Chicken. I'm just gonna say chicken or wild turkey stew. Menudo. Yes, menudo is pork stew. That's good. Um, let's see. I've had tamales. I've had tamales. Now tamales are like they're wrapped in corn, like it's like chicken or pork, and it's with green and red salsa, peppers, cheese, and yellow corn kernels. But they wrap it in something. I think that's corn wrap that they put that in, like the husk. Quesadillas. I've had. I've had frias pochoras, which is fried beans. I've had, of course, enchiladas. I've had chili in nagrada. I've had corn stew. I've had, well, the candy I don't have. I've never had mole. Mole is a sauce, and it's a mixture of dried chilies, tomatoes, chocolate seeds, and spices. Um, I've never had pipián. I don't know how to pronounce that, and so we gonna just. I've had a lot of these foods, a lot of them. I mean, a lot of them. Let's see. Now, Spanish foods, because again, I put them together because I'm like, you know what? This is the same, not the same, but gazpacho. Gazpacho is definitely Spanish, but then I added empanadas. Empanadas are like it's like stuff put into dough and then it's fried. Delicious, but it depends on what you're getting. Like you can make it a dessert, you can make it a breakfast, you can make it a deal, dinner, Spanish tortilla, San Majorio. Oh yeah, see the Mexican Spanish foods. I'm eating a lot of these because they pretty much are. I pretty much have had all of these. And there is one that I forgot. One of my favorite foods, Mediterranean slash Greek food. Oh, oh, Mediterranean food is absolutely, positively the next one up on my list. It is so good. There's just everything on it. The kebabs and the feta cheese and the it you can I don't even know how I was gonna skip over it because I pretty much ate every type of Greek food that there is. I mean, I've dibbled and dabbled in all types of Greek food. Um, let's see. Wait a minute, Greek food. I don't want to say it in Spanish. I want to say it in English. Give you some examples. Um, Baklava, the dessert. It's like these little, like crispy. Um, let's see. Guide to Mexican food. How you want your tortilla? That's it. Okay. I'm gonna need a little bit more explanation because I'm not sure. So guide to Mexican food. How you want it? How you want your tortilla? I always want mine hot and thin. But I'm not quite understanding. I'm pretty sure I'm not understanding things. So these are the, like I said, baklava off the top on the set. It's like this really thin filio type of crust, and it's like topped on each other, and then it has some honey and nuts on it. Just great. What does it see? Basically, I'm just gonna read the Greek islands menu because I have everything on here. Let's read them because I've had every last one of these because I love Mediterranean slash Greek food so much. Mushka. Mushka, Moussaka, is a creamy dish made with spiced beef or lamb, and it's cooked in tomato sauce, and then they put it in between like eggplant, so it's kind of like lasagna. They put a layer of eggplant, then the beef slash lamb, then they put cream, then they put another layer of eggplant, and then they just repeat, repeat, repeat. Um, then there's Papoustakia, Papoutsakia. This is stuffed eggplants that are first baked until they're soft, and then they're filled with tomato-based meat sauce, topped with vermicelli sauce and cheese, and baked until they get a beautiful color. This dish is, they look like little shoes. Um, yeah, it is a lot of letters. Now, you can't do Greek food. See, I'm gonna just leave it. No, I'm gonna keep on naming these dishes. Greek letters, yes, there's a lot of letters in these, but they are so good. Um, then there is pastisio, Pastitsio. Um, this is Greek lasagna. Although I said the other one was like lasagna, but this one is actually Greek lasagna. Um, but it doesn't have the eggplant. So that's the difference between that one and that first one I named. Slovakia. Slovakia. If you ever go to a Greek restaurant, you have to try Slovakia. Um, it's, oh boy, how can I describe it besides awesome? Um, it's like pita bread and whatever meat you prefer. Sometimes in the American restaurants, they'll have French fries, but it's basically lettuce, tomatoes, and distinctive tomato sauce. Um, I haven't. That's one of the ones I haven't ate. Seafood they eat a lot of, and this one I've had before. Stifado. Stifado. See, you think I would know how to pronounce these foods because I eat them like all the. What are you? It does not have that many letters. This is Greek beef stew. I've had that. Delicious. Tomato kefir, tomato fritters, mint and feta cheese. Tzatziki. Now everybody's had tzatziki. That's a Greek dip, and you put it on a sandwich. You put it on kebabs. It's great. Telling you, Greek slash Mediterranean food is where it is at. Let's see what else I've had. Then there's Gemista, Gemista. Now this is when I don't feel like eating a lot of heavy meat. This is just tomatoes. This is tomato stuff with rice, various herbs. Oh, and sometimes minced meat, but I exclude my meat. Sometimes I said sometimes. Um, very very delicious. Then there's Greek bean soup. Of course, I said baklava, the Pteriopita or Chiropita. I'm not sure how, but anyway, it's a cheese pie. It's like a square, like a triangle, and it's like that phyllo bread, except for it has baked feta cheese in between the middle of it. Um, yes, this is. I'm gonna spell this one because this is my favorite one. Spankopita. This is a spinach pie. Um, it is delicious. I'm telling you, if you've never been to a Greek restaurant, when you go, order that. It can be eaten any time of the day, breakfast, lunch, dinner. It's not light, even though it sounds like it is. At this point, you're spitting tongues. Baklava is good. Baklava is great. Mediterranean food, okay. Greek food, yuck. No, they're both great. They're both great. And the last Greek food, not feta cheese with horta. Now this one is a leafy boiled greens. Doesn't say what type of greens, but they use that's what they use Veltia, chorchery, dandelions, or mustard season and served with lemon vinegar and olive oil. Very good. Extremely light. Um, like I said, you can't go wrong with Greek food or Mediterranean food. Oh, just butchering these. I said I couldn't pronounce them. I eat it all the time. But yes, I am butchering it. No disrespect to the Greek Mediterranean people out there, but yes, I'm butchering it. I know I am. Um, I'm gonna move to the next food. Oh, this is the last one. No, it's not. It's second to last. Chinese food. Anybody on here that says that they don't like Chinese food, I don't know what. I have no idea what's wrong with you. Chinese food. Um, Ignore the stereotype. If you eat it, you will not be hungry an hour later. There's pork fried rice, chicken fried rice, moo gai pan, um, the egg rolls, the oh, I can't Chinese food. It's all. It would have been number one if I hadn't thought of the ones that I like the best. Let me tell you about some China. Now this one's gonna be even longer because I've had so much Chinese food it doesn't even make any sense. I mean, it's just like, girl, what are you doing? But I've had the following: sweet and sour pork, pecan roast duck, mapo tofu, chow mein, Chinese hot pot, spring rolls, wonton soup, um, kung pao chicken. Oh, I've had all of these. Um, Let me look here. This is sad. When you start saying here, I'm like, yep, I've had that. I've had that. Char siu, chicken fried rice. I said pork fried rice. Um, yes, the everything about Chinese food is awesome. There's no, I don't even see like how do people not like Chinese food? How do you look at the menu? First of all, they always give you variety. They put everything in little categories. Now, of course, short ribs. I don't think that's Chinese, and I don't think their fried chicken is authentically Chinese. But oh well, I'll still get them. Um, I can't even figure out why anybody would dislike Chinese food. It is wonderfully awesome. everything about it. And the thing about it is, they give you so much, like you can eat it like for days. You don't just have to stick on one day. Um, in terms of Chinese food, just awesome. My number one choice. Now, I want to read you the definition of ethnic before I start talking about why I picked this particular choice. And I'm just going to read the definition because you'll say, well, what about this? And da da da. That's not ethnic. It is. Okay, so ethnic. The word ethnic means of or belonging to a population or subgroup made of people who share a common cultural background or descent. So, with that being said, you absolutely guessed it. It is soul food. There's nothing better. What's somebody tell me what's better than soul food? So, um, barbecue. Okay, Marlon, not quite understanding. But soul food is number one. The MVP, the VIP of food. Your sister, we know who. I don't even understand why people don't like soul food. I don't get it. And you don't have to be, a person of my racial indignation to like soul food. You could be any race. There's collard greens. I don't like sweet potato pie, but it's on there. You got greens, sweet potato pie, fried chicken, macaroni and cheese. What doesn't make soul food the best ethnic food? Seriously, I want to seriously know from anybody out there what does not make soul food the top ethnic food. It is absolutely, positively the best. You get deep fried fish. You get. I've heard of barbecue, but what category are you putting it in? Are you putting it in with soul food, or are you putting it in with something else? Because they sell barbecue at the Chinese um, restaurants. They sell short ribs. I'm assuming they barbecue them, but they may not. I'm just gonna assume that you're putting that with um, soul food. So if you are, yes. So you got all of those wonderful foods, green beans with the potatoes and the bacon, and then you got, cabbage with the again with the turkey. What doesn't? I'm asking this question again. What does not make soul food the MVP of ethnic food? I don't know. I literally can't think of anything that's better than soul food. I could literally eat soul food every single day. Now, it's not always good for your blood pressure or your diabetes or any other health condition. But let me tell you about some comforting food. You can't get any, it doesn't get better than soul food. It does not. It cannot, it does not, it will not. Soul food is my top ethnic food, period. So that is the end. Let's see. Hold on a second. No, Marlon, no. If it's not cooked or cooked on a charcoal grill, it's not barbecue. Barbecue stands by itself. Nope, 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 nope. Because barbecue, you could barbecue any of those foods that I just said. That's not an ethnic food because all ethnicities barbecue. Like they take the grill and they put, Italians, they put the pizza in the fire pit, like that dome oven. That's barbecuing. So no, not gonna agree with that one. Every ethnicity pretty much barbecues. Um, get what you're saying, but no, I can't agree with that one. Um, nope. But that was my list of top ethnic foods. Again, soul food being the number one, the MVP, the VIP, the heavyweight champion. Soul Food, #1, no questions, no arguments. I won't hear them. But remember, next week we have a guest who will be coming in to interview with us and talk about her campaign for President of the United States. You'll see that if you subscribe to the channel. Remember, you can comment on this video even after it airs. Please put your comments so that I can respond to them. I literally do enjoy each and every one of the comments I get. So remember to like this video, share this video, and most of all, subscribe to the page. I want to thank each person for taking part in this list. I had a whole lot of fun, and I will see you all next Tuesday. Have a great evening.